Hello, this is Cynthia Russell, and I work here at the Hook and Needle Nook. As part of our celebration of Local Yarn Shop Day, we are creating several videos that will hopefully give you a few more tricks to add to your bag of knitting knowledge. So in this video, I will demonstrate to you how to use a crochet hook to fix your knitting mistakes. So here I have for you a sample of knitting. This is supposed to be a broken rib knitting where you have one row of knit and one row of 2 by 2, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit. And you can see that that ribbing has mistakes all the way through, especially at the top. So there are two ways with a crochet hook that you can really fix your knitting. So let me start. This is Superwash, Cascade Superwash 128 yarn that I'm using as a sample. And I am a continental knitter, so let me just get to the place where the mistake starts first. And I'm on a knit row, all solid knit row, and this is my first mistake, so hopefully you can see it should be knit and not purl. So the first way, using a ergonomic crochet hook like I have here, is to do it one by one, and I just take down the stitch, and I have a hook smaller than the needle size, and I just pull that loop out, grab that loop with my hook, and simply knit and put it on my left hand needle. That's pretty easy. Let me demonstrate that again with the next mistake. So I take it off the hook, off the needle, grab my smaller hook, grab that ladder, pull a loop through, and you can see I just dropped my needles, so let me grab them real quick there, and knit. And I typically knit to the mistake so that I always have stitches on needles. So this next two stitches are correct. They're knit. And these two stitches should be knit. And now there's several rows down. So let me show you a different way, because typically what I have been used to doing is just what I showed you, which is taking the loop off the needle and laddering down with your crochet hook. And you'll have to forgive me, this is sticky yarn, so it's going to be a problem here. I got the wrong ladder. There we go. So now I have a loop with 3 ladders and not just 2. So again, you want to make sure that your ladders are straight, and that the first thing you do is grab this lowest ladder right here. So what I have been used to doing is just laddering up with my single crochet hook. On a knit, I don't have to take the crochet hook out of the loop. I can just keep it in the loop and just ladder right back up, put it on the needle. But let me show you a different way. And always check the back, because look, I missed a loop. And I noticed that because it was so low. So let me try that again with my needle hook. I didn't catch the right number of ladders, so sometimes you have to look in the back to make sure that you catch all the ladders. Okay, I think I have them now. Let me demonstrate that again, where I'm not taking the hook out of the loop. I'm just knitting right back up each ladder. That looks better. No holes. Okay, I am going to knit over here to where I have to do a garter stitch. So right here, if you see, this is a purl row, a knit row, a purl row, a knit row. I knitted or purled the whole row, and this middle group should be a purl. So now I will show you how to correct a knit purl or a mistake where you're knitting and purling every other row. And I'm going to use this hook, and I'm going to show you why, because if you use a straight hook that doesn't have the ergonomic help in the middle, you can literally keep your needle in the loop and not let go. And that'll be helpful, especially if you have yarn that's not sticky. Okay, so I have laddered down, and I'm going to ladder down to one more, even though that's not a mistake, because I want to start, I always like to start with a purl, because I know that the next stitch up is going to be a knit. So I got my stitch. Now watch. I've got my ladders all straight. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ladders I've got to go. I'm going to turn my hook so that I grab that first ladder, and I'm going to pull it through like this. Ooh, pull it through. There we go. And then I'm going to swing that hook over, because my next ladder up is a purl. So I just did a knit, and now I'm going to purl, and I'm going to put my hook, the end of my hook, under. I'm going to grab this little stitch, because in order to do a purl, the next ladder has to be on the front, right? So now I grab, the ladder's in the front, and I grab that stitch and I give it a nice yank. I just purled. Now I'm going to knit. I'll turn the hook, pull through the loop, pull my hook through, because the next one's going to be a purl, put it under the next ladder, pull it through, and I'm going to keep my hook on the lap, but I just went underneath that, so now my ladder's in the front. Here we go. Okay, knit, purl. And there you go. So I hope that helps you. Have a good day.